The Windsor and Bute families were fundamental to Grangetown's growth. Who were they?
Well, they were two great titans of industry, really. The Marquis of Bute is well known for his development of Cardiff docks, but not only that, he bought the mineral rights to large tracts of the Rhondda valleys, rich in the best coal. He also invested in railways, the canal, and of course the docks themselves. He was actually a very lucky man. In fact, he was a very lucky baby. He was reckoned to be the richest baby in the world, in as much as his family already owned 64,000 acres of northwest Scotland. He married very well, so his wife brought with her lands that belonged partly actually to the Windsors. And an uncle of his left all his wealth, Earl Dumfries, which were numbered also in the tens of thousands of acres in Scotland. He decided to invest the money from the land in South Wales because he could see that anthracite coal and steam coal there was the best. Interestingly, although they became competitors when the Earl of Plymouth built Penarth docks, a much smaller enterprise than the Marques's, of course, they are actually interrelated, albeit sort of second generation away. The Windsors were very unfortunate, and they almost had a curse, because nearly every male member of the line seemed to be dying off, to the point where, in the end, one of the girls in the family, who became Baroness Windsor, she undertook the construction of Penarth docks until the youngest male heir was old enough to take it from her and carry on. So here we have two rich families, and the reason that the Windsors especially invested in Penarth docks and Grangetown was that at that time, i.e. the 1850s, Britain was the best place in Europe to do business. Every other country was either in civil war or fighting other countries. It had a vast empire and control of trade. It was a reliable, legal, law-abiding rather, country to live in. And more especially, there was an enormous migration from the land into factories to man up the Industrial Revolution. So putting it bluntly, if you wanted to make cash, you invest in industry and not in the land. And these two families did just that, and to enormous profit, of course. They're fascinating in themselves because there were rivalries both across the families and within them, in them. But I think we have a lot to be thankful for both families.